not too long before the Gayle King interview, Gayle found out that they got all his publishing. He lost all his publishing. Right? He didn't know how they got all his publishing or who brought all his publishing. You're never gonna believe me when I tell y'all, when I looked it up today. I'm 98% sure. But I gotta do some more research. But I came to find out Jay-Z owns R. Kelly's publishing right now. I'm almost sure the company, the publishing company, if y'all want to Google it right now, and this goes out to all the Free Kel's crew. You Google who owns the publishing, so I can believe I can fly. The publishing company is called Z, capital Z, Songs.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Sunday. I'm coming back at you with another installment of 99 Ways to Rob. This is part 6 and is dealing with R. Kelly's publishing. It's also a response to Choke No Joke. He did a recent live, and toward the end of it, he stated with 98% certainty he believes that Jay-Z now owns R. Kelly's publishing. So I want to go ahead and touch on that. Jive Records was founded in 1981 and is a subsidiary of Zomba Group and signed R. Kelly 10 years later in 1991. In 2002, BMG acquired Zomba in a sale from its co-founder, Clive Calder. In 2004, BMG merged with Sony Music Entertainment to form Sony BMG, but the merger was dissolved in 2008. At the time, RCA via BMG and Jive via Zomba were wholly owned by Sony. As of 2011, all artists up under BMG, RCA, Jive, and their subsidiary labels are now under RCA Sony. Zomba's link to Universal Music Publishing Group came via its sale to BMG. The newly formed BMG Zomba Music Publishers was purchased by Vivendi in 2007 and was then absorbed into UMPG. So that means that all the publishing that was up under Zomba ended up becoming Universal Music Z-Tunes LLC, and all the publishing that was up under BMG ended up becoming Universal MGB Publishing. Sony owns the legacy Zomba masters. UMPG owns and manages the intellectual property of the composers/songwriters. So in other words, the publishing. Zomba Songs Incorporated was a publishing entity under the Zomba Music Publishing Ltd. So naturally, with BMG Zomba under UMPG as of 2007, Zomba Songs Incorporated becomes Universal Music Z Songs. Therefore, Universal Music Z Songs would now appear as the publisher of all of R. Kelly's music dating back to his first Jive debut. What I found suspect is, and this is per a Billboard article, word that Sony had parted ways with Kelly broke today. Universal Music Publishing Group has quietly dropped R. Kelly from his songwriter roster months before his label Sony Music's RCA Records ending its recording contract with him January the 18th. UMPG no longer represents R. Kelly, a company spokesman confirmed to Billboard. The move happened last spring, according to sources. UPMG acquired Kelly's catalog in 2007 as part of parent Universal Music Group's acquisition of BMG Music Publishing. BMG Music Publishing included Zomba, which controlled Kelly's copyrights. UMPG still owns his catalog. So what stands out to me is the move happened last spring, according to sources. So at the time that R. Kelly was dropped from Sony, this was in the beginning of 2019 after Surviving R. Kelly dropped. So at the time, last spring would be spring 2018, right around the time Surviving R. Kelly was greenlit for production. The other thing that stands out is UMPG still owns his catalog. So if you'll remember back to when R. Kelly was on Gayle King, and there was a section of the interview that he gave where he was talking about, a few weeks prior, and I think the interview was like March 2019. So a few weeks prior to that interview was his first time being in a bank, and he, detailed concerns that he had about people having access to his accounts, not knowing where his publishing is. So we'll go ahead and hit on that right now.
So many people have been stealing my money. People was connected to my account. I went by myself for the first time to Bank of America. Didn't know what I was doing. Didn't know what the hell was going on.
When did you do that? First time by yourself?
About 3 weeks ago to a month.
3 weeks ago was the first time you went to Bank of America.
Absolutely.
By yourself?
By myself. Because I was so tired of not knowing where my money was, what my publishing is.
Isn't that on you then?
Huh?
Isn't that on you?
A lot of it's on me.
That you didn't know where your money is?
A lot of.
Okay, so based on my research, I haven't found anything that supports that with 98% certainty that Jay-Z owns R. Kelly's publishing. I don't see that. Even in doing research into Zomba Publishing, I didn't find anything that associated Jay-Z's name with Zomba whatsoever. So let's say if you want to be like, okay, well, Jay-Z took some money and he invested into music publishing via Sony Music Entertainment, and the Zomba portfolio is what he invested in, specifically R. Kelly's catalog. Based on the research that I saw, I don't show that. I couldn't find anything that supported that. As far as what I see, it's Sony Music Entertainment. They handle the actual recording of the music, putting it out, distribution, things of that nature. Universal Music Publishing Group, they're the ones that handle the administration in terms of the publishing. Don't see anything that supports Jay-Z owning that. And of course, based on the earlier clip that I shown, it says that UMPG still owns his catalog. So just wanted to go ahead and put that out there. Y'all please like, share, and subscribe. Maybe go ahead and push this over to Choke. I hear he's supposed to be doing another live at 7:00 p.m. today. So y'all have a good one. Peace out.